Welcome to Chit Chat with T. I'm your host, Miss T. Let's get into it. So today we have a full list. Let's get into it. Nick Cannon. Well, Nick Cannon is constantly in the news, and it's not for his acting gigs or his hosting gigs. Nick is in the news because he's had number 11, the 11th child, and he's not marrying any of these women, and he's just making babies. Now, some people will say, hey, he got the money, got the coins, he got the dinero, right? But my thing about this is he can't be at all these places at one time. In my opinion, think he's spread himself way too thin. But nevertheless, Nick's gonna do Nick, okay? So Nick Cannon gets trolled by Ryan Reynolds over his 11th baby, which is kind of funny, right? It says Nick Cannon is adding to his family, and Ryan Reynolds having some fun with it, right? Model Elisa Scott on Thursday shared some maternity photos on her Instagram account. Scott and Cannon are featured in a bathtub in the images where he both touches and kisses her pregnant belly. Now those images, I couldn't even share them on YouTube. So what does that tell you? So what that tells me, if you really, really want to see it, go to his Instagram and check it out. It's too much for YouTube. Okay. Reynolds shared a tweet from the People magazine about Cannon's coming 11th child on Twitter, writing, "We're going to need a bigger bottle." Now, I don't know what he meant by that, but that could be anything, right? That joke could mean either to be referenced to a baby bottle or a liquor bottle. And he probably do need some liquor, all his kids. The Deadpool star owns Aviation Gin and enlisted Cannon for Father's Day ad in which Megan Thee Stallion, the mother of all cocktails. Now Megan Thee Stallion is in the news. She's basically responding to Drake because Drake dropped some lyrics in his song. Who's called Oko Loco? I have to look. Circo Loco is the name of the song, I believe. And basically, he was basically saying that, in so many words, she was lying, right? And she got shot in the foot and she was lying, and which I think is crazy that he would even say that. But let's get into see what the lyrics said. In the song Circo Loco, Drake raps, "The B he bout getting shot, but still she'll stab you." Just sounds like he's talking about Megan to me. What do you think about that? Okay. Well, let's get into Megan's response. Okay. Here's how she responded to the lyrics on Twitter. "Stop using my shooting for clout, B.A. Nisha." And I am changing the words, okay? "Since when the F is it cool to joke about a woman getting shot? You ninjas, especially rapping ninjas, are lame. Ready to boycott shoes and clothes, but dog pile on a black woman when she say one of y'all homeboys abused her. I tend to believe her on that. I'm not going to say this in every situation or every case, but I tend to believe her in this case. This is what it sounds like, right?" The WAP rapper continued, "And when the mother effing facts come out, remember all y'all HASS favorite rappers that stood behind a ninja that shot a female." And she put it in all caps. Okay, all right. And then Megan went on to say that people attack me for speaking out about her alleged assault. And when she defends herself, people say he is doing too much. She's doing too much. Every time it never ends, and this did not happen until I came out and said I got shot. Y'all don't F with me. Okay, cool. F it bye. Okay, this one Megan has a mouthful to say about it, which I don't blame her, okay? Anyway, the article goes on. I will drop it in the description box. You're welcome to read it in entirety, but that's all. That's what I pulled out I thought was important or noteworthy, okay? But nevertheless, basically they're going back and forth, tic-tac and all that and the third. But I don't blame Megan for defending herself, because if she said she got shot in the foot, she got shot in the foot. I know everybody got their different reasons and different opinions about it. She did seem a bit shady because at first she didn't come out and say that he actually shot her. She didn't say that at first. I remember. She didn't say that at first, and then she came out later and said it. So her story changed. So therefore, it did open up a door. Are you lying or are you telling the truth? Because when she lied the first time, people don't tend to believe you after that. Is that not right? I'm just saying. All right. So that was Meg Thee Stallion. So now let's get into Miss Monique and see what she has going on. Hold tight. So that was Meg Thee Stallion. So now let's get into Miss Monique and see what she has going on. Hold tight. So if you don't know, I'm getting ready to tell you so you will know that Monique and her husband basically filed a lawsuit against Netflix. She was saying it was due to racial and gender discrimination, right? And so she did win that lawsuit, right? But people kept calling her these different names, crazy, blah blah blah. But she actually won. She won. I believe she won between $4 and $5 million. So they did win that. Not only did she win the lawsuit, but she also won, or they gave her a show on Netflix. So that's what we're talking about today. We're talking about the new show that she has on Netflix. Let's get into it. Hold tight. How many shows sold and tickets she sold. But nevertheless, she took them to court, her and her husband, and they actually won, right? So I think they might have won $3-4 million in the lawsuit, but she won. But she also landed a Netflix special. And so that's what we're talking about today. So the article reads, Monique celebrates filming upcoming Netflix special months after reportedly reaching lawsuit settlement. And yeah, it is a moment, right? Monique's comedy special with Netflix has been completed. Who would have guessed that when Monique waged her campaign against Netflix and sued the company for discrimination a few years ago, that she would not have a comedy special with discrimination? If that's true, who would have thought that, right? But that is the case after Monique and Netflix reached a settlement and have seemingly buried their hatchet. Now, Atlanta Black Star, reports that the comedian has posted to Instagram that she has finished filming her special named My Name is Monique. All right now, Monique, come on, okay? And you know how Monique is. Let's get a word from Monique. Here we go. Okay. My sweet babies, thanks to everyone that came out and celebrated this moment with us, she wrote, adding that her special is, and in fact, coming to Netflix. What a moment. All caps. I love us for real. All caps. She continued again in all caps, right? So, Lee James, who she had also recently made up with after a feud lasting over decades, and finished filming a role in his upcoming film, The Deliverance, was the first in the comments sending her heart emojis. And they are, and some of the comments read, thank you. Excuse me, I'm sorry. That's actually Monique. Sorry about that. But nevertheless, the point is, one of the commenters wrote, I am so happy for you, Monique. Your test has become your testimony. And I'm really looking forward to Netflix, chilling and laughing, LOL, watching your special. Congrats, sis. And that was from a commentator. And you know what? I actually look forward to watching it as well. I'm not going to go into all of the details, but I do look forward to watching it. I always thought Monique was actually pretty funny. So, and she's a veteran in the game. So this should be pretty good. Okay, so we're just finished with Miss Monique. And congratulations on all her wins with Netflix. She won $4-5 million from them and the lawsuit. And she also slammed or gained a new comedy special, which I look forward to watching. Hold tight. Let's get into see what Miss Wendy's doing. In the iconic purple chair she used on the Wendy Williams show over 12 years ago, right? The 58-year-old took to Instagram on Thursday to tell her fans to stay tuned for her upcoming podcast, The Wendy Experience, adding, about last night, Team Wendy, okay? And as you can see, it's Wendy in her chair, and then it's also her team, okay? And they all look happy and ready to go. So I'm excited as well, right? Williams, who kept things casual in a pair of black leggings, a sweatshirt with the podcast logo on it, and a pair of fuzzy boots, was also joined by her management team for one of the photos. They look very cute, okay? Fans were quick to comment on how happy and healthy the talk show host looked after spending 2 months in rehab. Don't she look good and refreshed? Come on. However, they also urged her to not jump back into the spotlight too quickly. Right? Okay. And then there's a few things different fans said, like here's one. Good to see you in the purple chair. One fan commented, right? Here's another one. You look amazing, Wendy. We are waiting for you to return. Let's go. How you doing? Another chimed in. And one more, okay? It says, we love you. Your health and well-being is the top priority. Please care for yourself. A third added, the way we treat ourselves should be the same as if it was someone we're caring for, right? Okay, so I'm going to read the entire article. You know the whole story, and if you don't, you should have lots of videos about Wendy, and she's been around a long time, but nevertheless, it still sounds like Wendy's on the road to recovery. She's doing well, and we just pray that it's the case. And I'm here rooting for her. I'm sure her fans, other fans besides myself, are rooting for Wendy. Okay, and that's pretty much that's it. That's all. And I do like the little sweatshirts. Okay, maybe I can get one of those soon. I want a sweatshirt. That's all. For those who have subscribed, I do appreciate you. And for those who like the videos, I appreciate you as well. Thanks for listening. As I always say, we can't change anyone else. We only can change yourself. Focus on the things that you can control and not on the things that you can't. I'll be back with another one. Thank you. Bye-bye.